Good morning, everyone. My name is Cecily Morris. I'm the chair of the Economic Development Power Allocation Board. I welcome Dennis Trainer and Andrew Silver this morning, who are our board members. I also welcome members of the Power Authority who are participating via video conference call. This is a scheduled board meeting and has been duly noticed as required by the open meetings law. Without further ado, I call the matter of this meeting to order pursuant to the EDPAB bylaws, Article 3, Section 2. First matter on our agenda today is adoption of the agenda, but are there, before we do that, are there any additions or comments on the proposed agenda? Hearing none, I would ask for a member to move the proposed agenda.
So moved.
Second.
Second. Okay. All in favor?
Aye.
No opposition, so the motion carries. The next item on the agenda is adoption of the minutes of the meeting of March 25th, 2024. A copy of those minutes have been provided to the board members in advance of this meeting. Are there any motions to the to amend the minutes?
No.
No.
There being no motions to amend, I ask for a motion to approve the March 25, 2024 meeting minutes.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor? Aye.
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 There being no opposition, the motion carries. In advance of today's meeting, the members were polled regarding whether or not there were any conflicts with regard to matters that are coming before us today. And all of the members indicated that there were no conflicts. Our items on the agenda for action are only two. And I am going to ask Maribel Cruz Brown if she would address the first, the transfer of Recharge New York power allocations.
Great, thank you so very much. Good morning, Chair Morris, members of the board, and all in attendance. As Chair Morris mentioned, my name is Maribel Cruz Brown. I'm the Senior Vice President of Customer Solutions. To all, I want to thank you for your availability today. Your attendance at these meetings is always very much appreciated. We do have one item on the agenda today, and it is for two recommendations. It is one Recharge New York transfer recommendation, which will be presented today by Steve Van Cole. He is our manager of power contracts and tariffs. I'll now ask Steve to begin the presentation relating to the New York Recharge New York transfers.
Good morning, everyone. Today we have an item coming before you as required by public authorities law. It's a transfer of awarded allocations. A quick review of some of the reasons for which a customer may require the transfer of their award. A business reorganization, which can include a corporate entity change, incorporation to LLC, etc. A merger or a split, all resulting in a change of federal tax ID. Sale of the business to another business, resulting in a change of federal tax ID, and a move from one location in New York State to another location in New York State. This item requests the board to approve two transfers of Recharge New York power allocations. One for a customer that has sold its assets and certain liabilities at facilities in Waterford and co-host to another business entity that will continue the same business operations at the aforementioned facilities. And the second for another customer that now seeks to transfer its pending Recharge New York allocation at its facility in Wappingers Falls to another business entity that will manufacture specialty popcorn chips. Specifically, the board is being asked today to recommend that the trustees approve the transfer of 3,536 kilowatt Recharge New York power allocation awarded to Mohawk Fine Papers Incorporated, currently spread across two facilities at 1 O'Connor Drive, Waterford, New York, 12188, and 465 Saratoga Street, Cohost, New York, 12047 facilities, to one existing facility that is under their organization, Fredrigoni Special Papers North America Incorporated, to address organizational changes. Also, approve the transfer of a pending 20 kilowatt RNY Recharge New York power allocation awarded to Reserve Snacks Incorporated at 230 Hill Road LLC for its use at its 90 Brentwood Drive, Wappingers Falls, New York, 12590 facility to address organizational changes. This request is subject to approval of the transfer of the RNY power allocations by the authority, there being no material reductions in the base employment level or capital investment commitment associated with the allocations that would be transferred. And the transfer is addressed in contract documents containing such terms and conditions determined by the authority to be appropriate to effectuate the transfer. This item is subject for your approval. I'd be glad to take any questions you may have.
Mr. Silver, any questions?
No, Your Honor.
Mr. Trainer, any questions?
No questions.
I have, I think, a clarification question more than anything else. On the materials that were provided regarding the 230 Hill Road LLC transfer, in the second line, it says, apparently 230 purchased the site for the purposes of facilitating the business operations of Reserve. So when I see the term apparently, I'm kind of wondering, have we confirmed that that is the purpose of the purchase with this in mind?
Yes, it is confirmed. You're absolutely correct. Apparently is a little light in verbiage.
Okay,
It should have been confirmed in the verbiage. Yes.
that's all right. I was thinking maybe when the materials were put together, that was sort of a loose end, but everything else reads that this is the change and we just need to transfer the power allocation. Thank you for that clarification.
Thank you for the question.
There being no other questions, and the materials indicating that the Ms. Maribel Cruz Brown's team proposes and recommends the approval of the action, I will entertain a motion to adopt the resolution transferring the Recharge New York power in these two different transfers.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. There being no opposition, the resolutions pass. And that was the extent of our action required today. Are there any other matters to come before our board this morning? Okay. We are scheduled for our next meeting. I think it's July 29th.
That's correct.
Thank you. You'll be contacted ahead of time to confirm availability, but also to make sure we've firmed it up and that we will actually be meeting on that date and time. Are there any other matters that we need to address today before we adjourn? Okay, if not, I would ask for a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
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 Okay. There's nothing else to come before us. Have a good rest of the day. Dennis, I think I'll see you
I'll
tonight.
see you tonight.
All right. Take care. Thank
Great.
you.
Take care, everyone.
Thank you all.